Kitchen. We're going to be making a dessert today that is so easy and quick. This video is going to be so fast. We're going to be using fresh peaches, brown sugar, some cinnamon, an egg, some lemon, some puff pastry, butter, a little bit of white sugar, and that's it. So stick with me. You're going to love this recipe. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is take fresh peaches. I've got 3 fresh peaches here. I'm just going to slice them in half. Now, these are kind of like slicing avocados, a little tougher, but not too. Okay, I'm going to twist them, and I'm going to take half and put it into a little bit of lemon juice in here to keep them from turning. Now, to get this pit out, it's not difficult. You just have to kind of make you a groove in there where the pit is, and then take your finger, stick it in, and then just pull out the pit. There you go, that's it. Okay, so we've got 6 halves of peaches. Now, let's see what happens next. Next thing is puff pastry. You're going to take 3x9 strips. Then you're going to take your knife and slice the 3x9 strips into 6 pieces. There you go. That's it. 6 pieces. Because we've got 6 peach halves. And we're going to bake these in a mound. So watch what keeps going on because you're going to love this recipe. The next part of the recipe is so easy. I've got 6 tablespoons of butter, and it's butter that's not soft. I've just sliced it in 1 tablespoon squares. I've got them evenly distributed on the cookie sheet that's lined with parchment paper. So we've got 6 for 6 peaches. Right here are the 6 peaches. And we've got brown sugar seasoned with cinnamon. So we're going to take some brown sugar and we're going to put about 1.5 tablespoons, maybe more, onto each mound of butter. This is going to make an amazing caramel that's going to season and melt into these peaches. And you may have some left over. If you do, just put it in a little Ziploc bag and use it for something else. There we go. We're ready for the next step. Next step is to take these peaches that have been soaking in lemon juice, just to keep them from turning, and we're going to take each one and we're just going to sit it on top of the pat of butter. So we do that very quickly. I told you this was so easy. This is one of these recipes that you'll be making all the time. People will love it, and you'll make it at the last minute. And then just kind of scoot around the brown sugar around it just to tuck it in. You don't have to be real careful or specific about it. Yeah, just kind of bring it in. Next thing, remember those 6 pieces of puff pastry? 3 strips we cut into 6. We're going to take each one and just put it on top of the peach, and then we're just going to take our hands and just mold it around and tuck it in. There's no skill or there's no training that's needed for this. We're just kind of making a tent over these peaches, and they're going to bake in there, and they're going to be so tender, and then they're going to have that caramelization under them. So just continue and put the puff pastry on top of each of the slices of peaches. Oh, these are going to be so good. And this is probably something, if you have your grandchildren or young children, they could do. It would be fun. Tuck it in. Just kind of, these juices are going to ooze out. Don't worry about that. We're going to scrape those up. They're going to be so good. It's going to be like candy. Okay. Coming around, tucking in. Good stuff about to happen. Wait till you see these. You are going to love them. I actually served them last night at a dinner party, and they were a hit. So I decided, I gotta make a video of this recipe because it's so simple, and we're all crunched for time. We don't have a lot of energy, so we want things that are easy and quick, and you can make them even the night before, and they're good the next day. They're perfect for brunch or breakfast or just a snack. Okay, there they are, all mounded up, tucked in like little tents. They're little peach tents. Okay, the last thing before we put these in the oven, we've got an egg here, we've got a pastry brush, and I'm just gonna real quickly give all of these a swirl and a bath in this egg white. You can mix the egg white and the yolk. It breaks as I'm putting the brush in there, so that's no problem. What this is gonna do is just kind of make the puff pastry a golden brown, and it's going to let the sugar crystals that we put on top adhere. So it serves two purposes. And again, you don't have to be really careful. You just swash it on and all around. Make sure all your dough is covered. There you go. All done. That was quick. And the very last step, just some sugar crystals. Just plain sugar, and sprinkle it on top. Maybe about 1/4 of a teaspoon each. Just gives a little crunch as this puff pastry bakes and it puffs up. It's just a little extra surprise as you're eating. All right, that's all you do for these little peach tints, and now we're going to put them in the oven and wait till you see what we have. Here we go. Tick tock, tick tock. Let's wait for them to come out. They're gonna be so good, so good. Well, here we are. They came out of the oven, and as you can see, we flipped these little babies over, and look at all the caramelization of the brown sugar and the butter. They are just delicious. All of these are going to be given away, and they're perfect desserts. They're easy to make, so go to allyskitchen.com and make you some of these peach pie tints, and then flip them over, and you've got pure magic. Thank you so much for watching this video on these little peach pie tints. Each one's an individual pie, and they are just delicious. You saw how easy they are to make, so you can get the recipe at allyskitchen.com. Be sure to follow me on social media. The links are at my website, allyskitchen.com, because I am always posting brand new content. I appreciate you so very much. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing unless it were for you. So I'll see you next time in Ally's Kitchen.